from the scrimmage on Saturday?
Some progress. You know, again, we're measuring at this point by individuals. And the young guys out back was not good. And obviously that's a big objective. Had too many busted assignments. Overall, we had too many missed assignments. That's what we were doing after practices, is paying penalties for missed assignments. But that was the biggest thing wrong in scrimmage, just way too many missed assignments. And, you know, again, it's so important to us right now that we develop some depth and some competition for jobs out back. And the young safeties, I thought, started off extremely well, but as the scrimmage wore on, we had some missed assignments that were really bad. So the progress there wasn't very good. Thought the inside tackles, young tackles, got a lot of work, improved a little bit, but it was a decent day. But way too many assignment problems.
How's Vic Hampton been this spring?
He's improved greatly. Still got a consistency problem. You know, he's got both assignment and fundamentals, techniques. You know, his technique will go out the window, and it gets beat on coverage sometimes against people he ought to be able to cover like a blanket. But he's made a tremendous jump from last fall. It looks like he's going to be able to help us if he'll just become a more consistent player, more consistent person.
From the maturity standpoint, how much progress has he made since the first year out?
Well, I think some. You know, it translates off the field and on the field, though, and you've got to have that consistency in everything you do. But that's the biggest thing that's limited him right now as far as challenging and having a chance to win a job. But we're very pleased with some of the things he's doing. There's no question he's got the physical ability to be a great player, but you know, you got to do it every play.
What has Corey Robinson brought to the table since he moved over from the offensive line?
He's coming along. You know what we want him to bring to the table is a big guy inside that gives you huge size advantage. There's a lot of 340, 350-pound linemen in this league. He probably needs to drop a little weight, but he's got good athleticism for a big guy. And, you know, Brad recruited him out of high school and felt like he could play either side of the ball. And you know, I think he's got a long way to go, but he got better in just 2 short practices. He's really improved.
Do you think the move for Kenny Davis over the O-line will help him too?
Well, they were very pleased about some of the things Kenny did, and I hope it's a good move for both guys. Anytime you move somebody, you want it to work, because you didn't move in the first place if you didn't. So hopefully, you know, they saw some good things with Kenny, and Brad sees some really good things in Corey, and hopefully they'll both keep improving, because I think it could be a good change for us.
How's Mario taking on the linebacker?
Coverage has been very good. You know, I give him B+, A- in that area. That's a carryover, I'm sure, from playing spur. Playing in the box has been a little bit different and new for him. He's a big, tall guy with long legs, and sometimes it's hard, you know, protect your legs with cut blocks up in there with these short backs. And those are the things he struggles with. But he's gotten a little better fundamentally, and when you got that kind of height, you just have to work to get your hips down, and fundamentals and technique have to be something you're just constantly aware of. And I think he'll get better at that. He should be a good pass rusher on the edge. He's got arms, he's got length, he's got pretty good explosion. He's got to develop some technique with that. But I don't think there's any question that he's in the right place as far as, you know, helping us and helping himself. So if he'll keep making progress, I've been very pleased with it.
Is Corey Anderson's injury more severe than you thought initially?
Yeah, I really don't know how bad it is. Hamstrings, you know, we've had too many of them around here. It's been sort of a mystery. But a hamstring is a very difficult thing to deal with. You know, different degrees of pulls and that kind of thing, and it's obviously going to bother a skilled guy more than it would a big lineman. But we've been disappointed at the practice time he's missed. He's the only other safety that we've left in there for the battle that's got a little experience. He hadn't played any in a game, but he has, you know, practiced at safety for 2 years for us. And we were hoping he'd make a statement this spring, but so far he's just, you know, he's been good for the trainers, but he hadn't done anything before.
How's Bryson done?
Bryson's coming along. Thought he had a pretty good day today. He made some mistakes I didn't see, but I thought he did some good things today. I think if, you know, we had to play with one of those guys out back tomorrow, had to play with him, I think it'd be Bryson. But the others are really getting better. Golightly had a good day today and improved and fixed some of the things he did wrong Saturday. Marte is playing at free safety, so he's not really the same battle, but we could easily switch those guys around if one of them makes a stride or makes a jump, you know, to get in front of the others. But they came along a little bit today, and some of the things they did Saturday that were very disappointing, they got them cleaned up today pretty well.
What's the state of the D-tackle spot alongside Travion? You got a bunch of guys competing for that spot. Where's that stand right now?
That'd be hard to say. I think, you know, the old man in the bunch is Aldrich Ford, and the young guy that really shows a lot of promise is Kelsey Quarles. They both have things they've got to get better at. we're pleased with Surratt. You know, Surratt's done some good things, but the young ones have got to get more consistent. They've got to learn our package, you know, assignment, technique, and everything. But we got some good-looking bodies in there now, and hopefully Corey will come to the fight. Gerardo has had a pretty solid spring.
Yeah.
You know, we've been pretty well pleased with him. He's had a few things that have been disappointing, but overall, he's made great strides. Won't be for a long time. We feel like if we ever have to make that move back, he can make it and be ready to roll in a couple of days. And if we make that move, it won't be before next fall if it's ever made.